My honorable colleagues and our police officers, friends who are here, media, as the servant of God that invokes God's blessing on this building, it is my great pleasure, and on behalf of colleagues, police officers, I take great pleasure in inaugurating this non-gazetted officers' mess. I hope this building will give inspirations, bring unity, friendship, brotherhood, and develop communities to serve our people effectively. God bless.
Okay.
On behalf of all of us, I take great pleasure in inaugurating this officials' mess. Let this house be a house of unity, activities, and bring out all the good things to serve our people. God's blessing in this house, and anything they discuss, let there be a positive action and a place of blessing for everybody.
Project. Engineer to kindly present the technical report. Honorable Chief Minister has just inaugurated an NGO's mess which has 32 rooms. Now, with these facilities coming up, I think our NGOs and officers will not have a shortage of accommodation in Chümoukedima area, whether they come on personal visits or on official visits. The much felt need for them and their families probably will get taken care of now. The GO's mess here, the officers' central mess, the rooms are mostly furnished. The NGO's mess, the rooms are not furnished. There is a shortage of some resources. But sir, if I can take this opportunity to request you for two things. One is you would have seen the approach road leading up to the NGO's mess. I think if that can be done up, that's one. And secondly, sir, for electricity consumption for these big establishments, we had not factored in the generator sets. I think we will need generator sets for these two facilities, so that when officers or men come on duty, or their families come on duty, they should be comfortable when they are here. Particularly the NGO's mess, it is very useful to us because a lot of NGOs, PSI sub-inspectors, maybe inspectors also, when they used to come for, or when we used to call them for training, there was no adequate accommodation for them in this area, so they were hesitant to come for training. I think the primary advantage of these facilities will be that neither the GOs nor the NGOs will now hesitate to come for short-term or long-term training courses to Chümoukedima and Dimapur, and they will have independent accommodation provided by the department rather than having to stay with their family members or friends. I think this will help Nagaland Police to build up camaraderie and unity in the police force, and by training and other things, the efficiency of the police force will increase. I really hope that with these facilities, the policing per se in Nagaland Police or by Nagaland Police will improve.
The officers' mess, which was constructed in early 70s, become dilapidated for dwelling, and there was indeed a NGO's mess in Chümoukedima. Therefore, under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, construction of office mess and NGO's mess were taken up on priority. From the flagship program SASKI, the department prepared a technical estimate for construction of officers' mess, NGO's mess, amounting to 6 crore and 4.5 crore respectively. The technical details are as follows. For officers' central mess, that is ground plus 2. The project cost is 6 crore. Land area coverage is 14,760 square feet. Date of commencement was 16 August 2023. Date of completion was 3rd December 2024. The source of funding was under SASKI 23-24 Part 1. Name of the contractor S Construction. There are 12 numbers of suits and 12 numbers of normal flags. That is a total is 24. With firefighting safety equipment installed. For NGO's mess, this is a ground plus 4. Total project cost is 4.5 crore. Land area coverage is 16,176 square feet. Date of commencement was 17 August 2023. Date of completion 7 January 2025. The source of funding was under SASKI 23-24 Part 1. Name of the contractor AKG Enterprise. Total room, there are 32 numbers of double-bedded room, 1 dormitory, 1 common kitchen, 1 common dining hall. 1 is specially reserved for these people with disabilities, with a toilet properly attached. Fire safety equipment are also installed. The department extends our appreciation to the contractors for completing the project well ahead of the time. And lastly, may this space serve its purpose with excellence, continue to inspire growth, innovation, unity for all who utilize this infrastructure. Thank you, sir.
Inauguration of 2 significant additions to the infrastructure of the Nagaland Police. The Nagaland Police NGO's mess and the Nagaland Police Officers' Central Mess. It may be stated that all officer mess for the hill types were constructed way back in early 70s, and with the passage of time, the condition of the buildings became worsened, and since the cottages were scattered in different places, it also became challenging for both the Juans and officers to operate efficiently. Taking all these advantages into account, our government took this brilliant decision to construct multi-story cottages equipped with modern facilities. With initiation of the government of Nagaland, under the visionary and able leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Neiphiu Rio, we could receive funds sanctioned by the Government of India under Part 1 of Special Assistance to State for Capital Investment that is SASI 2023-24, dated February 3rd, 2024. I express my sincere and heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, and the Honorable Union Home Minister Naipiu for graciously sanctioning fund under SASI for police housing. The central government has sanctioned rupees 10.50 crores in total for the two projects, namely construction of officers' mess and construction of NGOs' mess at police complex Chümoukedima. Eventually, the department is in a position to give accommodation to the police personnel, 5 SPs, office buildings, and police NGOs' mess and officer mess with basic amenities. The newly constructed officers' accommodation has been designed to meet the needs of a modern institution, which has been constructed to accommodate 24 officers and families in the building of officers' mess and accommodation for 64 non-gazetted officers in the NGO's mess. These buildings reflect our government commitment to provide dignified, comfortable, and efficient spaces for the police personnel who serve the state with dedication and courage. I extend my gratitude to MS Construction and MS AAG Enterprises, our local contractors who undertook the contract work and showed good workmanship. I appreciate their determination and hard work for completing the buildings within the stipulated time in compliance with the specification. I take this occasion as an opportune time to say that this Rototindon Hold, which we are conducting our inaugural program today, was inaugurated in 1990, which is more than 35 years now, have served as a vital venue for countless meetings and conferences over the years, not just for the Nagaland Police Department, but for Nagaland as a whole, a space where ideas have been shared and many important milestones achieved.
It is a happy occasion of inauguration of the NGO's mess and officer central mess at Police Complex Chümoukedima today. I join you with pride and appreciation. These buildings are symbols of our government's unwavering commitment to the welfare, dignity, and professional well-being of our police force. They reflect our respect and gratitude for their tireless services and sacrifices of the Nagaland Police. I also want to give few challenges. As we have the highest personnel in the country, not only do law and order duties, but also in other curriculums like sportings. Within the present strength, we have decided that we'll have a sports pavilion, but it has not been functional and not been effective. So I want you to take that seriously Because even the country, from different forces, they are winning medals for the country. Not only for the battalion, for the state, but gold medals and laurels in the name of the country. We can do it. One time, police forces, your football team was very popular. Even you have gone to the highest level, winning the Santos Trophy also. And then there is a lot of talent. So, with approximately, including DF, I was collecting, you have about 28,000 horses. In that, to find a team, it is not difficult. So, we need to bring good sports persons, give them opportunity, give them recruitment, and also full time. We should give them training, coaching, and they should bring laurels to us. I had the privilege of being Home Minister also, and I asked my Chief Minister when I was Home Minister to raise Indian Reserve battalions. My Chief Minister gave me permission, and when I had a lengthy discussion with Union Home Minister, the then Akani Ji was Home Minister, and I convinced him, and he said, okay, I'll give you. If it is successful, I'll give you more. That's how from 9th Battalion to 15th Mahila Battalion, 7 battalions during my period, we have raised these forces. And today they have served not only the state, but the nation and other states also. So, Nagaland Police has a good reform. Therefore, we have to live to our standard. We should set benchmark to ourselves, and we should pursue in this line. This new complex will resonate with stories of brotherhood, courage, shared purpose, and professional pride, carrying forward the proud tradition of the past and inspiring future generations. I commend the vision and effort of all those who contributed to the essential realization of the project, beginning with the leaders who conceived this vision and brought to life and being able to inaugurate today. Earlier, police officers, city officers, they had done their parts, and this time also under the guidance and leadership of Deputy CM, Home in charge, Y Pattern, he had always been pursuing and efficient and dedicated, energetic DGP Rupin Sharma, conceptualizing all the requirements, and our active engineers have supervised and done a commendable job. I also acknowledge the hard work of the engineers, architects, contractors, construction works, and the men and women of Nagaland Police, who ensured that this endeavor was completed within the stipulated time. Government was aware that it should be done on time because this is used all the time, whatever functions. So the construction cannot go too long. And this days we had a funding pattern of infrastructure development under SASKI. These are soft loan and loan 50 years interest free, and that's how selecting our priorities we had done funding and timely completion. So the government has taken this as a priority and we have achieved. Otherwise, if you cannot spend this SASKI money on time, then the state government has to face penalty. Last year also we had taken, but some departments could not achieve, they could not submit their utilization certificate. So we had paid a fine of rupees 15 crores. So I congratulate you on completion with quality control. These best facilities are part of broader efforts of our government to build the capacity of Nagaland Police. Our state faces complex and evolving challenges. Cybercrime, organized crimes, and the menace of drug trafficking, among others. We are committed to equipping our force with the latest technology, professional trainings, and modern infrastructures to making our police more effective and more result-oriented. Policing is not just a function of authority, but a relationship built on cooperation with mutual respect. Serve with the highest standard of professionalism, impartiality, and integrity. Let us conduct, inspire trust and confidence among public. Police forces should not work like only diplomacy or compromises. Administration and police are the most important, and these are two, policing and administration is the backbone of the government, is the brain and arm. Police and civil service administrators, they are the actual government. Most of the other departments are development department, welfare department, education, and healthcare. But the actual running of the government to control law and order and to remain peaceful for all other activities to function. Therefore, for state service, your NCS and NPS is a paper service, and therefore let us keep up that spirit and that image. So, all of us, including elected colleagues, your officers, your NGOs officers, and all the Jawans, we serving our people, we are privileged to be in this position to serve our people. So, privilege comes with responsibilities, and therefore we should rededicate, and in this troubled time we should work very hard to keep law and order control and gaining the confidence and trust of the people to work with it. I'm aware of many challenges that our police personnel and your family face, particularly in matter of housing and working conditions. The state government will continue to review and enhance support, sustains, and welfare measures wherever it is possible and feasible. I reaffirm the full support and gratitude of the state government. May you continue to serve with courage, honor and dedication. I urge each one of you to uphold the value of integrity, excellence, service and sacrifice. Once again, I extend my heartiest congratulations to all those who were involved in the successful completion of this important project. I also convey my best wishes to the officers who will make use of these new facilities in the years to come. And I hope you will keep law and order control, having confidence with our people, and continue to serve our state to make a peaceful state, and so that development and normal activities will continue to grow. Thank you and Jai Hind.